It's 1 year after the attack at the St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church, Ogwaluwa, in Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, on Sunday, June the 5th, 2022. Everyone appears to have moved on. Everyone except the victims and the survivors of the onslaught. Time appears to have been unable to heal their wounds.
They did the whole operation. They left. I told you, I said 3 minutes drive to where I encountered the Nigerian army. So that was after even 10 minutes after the whole operation, because before I moved my car and then got to that point. So I was disappointed, in fact, embittered that very day. Nigerian factor happened to us.
The Bishop of Ondo Catholic Diocese appears distraught by the attack, which he maintains is a national embarrassment.
It's just so painful that almost the whole world is aware. Even the president of Ireland and the president of some countries have to apologize to us when they now realize the true situation of the crime, of the attack, and because they cannot imagine that such level of killings will take place. And to this very day, after 1 year, there's no one who has been held accountable.
Former presidential candidate, now the monarch of his domain at Iluabo, His Royal Highness Olufalaye, has had his taste of what an insecure community can be, having spent days in kidnappers' captivity.
I myself was a victim of such attack on the 21st of September 2015. I was on my farm, where I've been operating for more than 30 years, when 6 hoodlums came and grabbed me from my office, attacked me, macheted me, and took me to the bush.
While some of the survivors have found ways around the incident and moved on, for others, their pang will not let go yet, leaving them in sad reality of the bloody Sunday. The attack on Owo was the first of its kind in the entire southwest of Nigeria, taking the country by surprise. But beyond their physical and emotional pain, the people express worry over the silence of the authorities on the incident.
Those who have been found culpable in this heinous attack can at least be reprimanded. As basic as that. You cannot just allow it to go, because those who died in that incident and those who were injured are the citizens of Nigeria. Except you are saying we are less citizens.
All fingers are pointing in the direction of the military in handling the matter. The youth, the church, the victims, the survivors, the residents, all wondering why nothing is told of the suspects said to have been arrested a year after.
I'd like to very heartwarmingly present to you that we've done quite a lot, and it's my pleasure to also let you know that starting with the church attack, we have arrested those behind that dastardly act.
But the military says the buck stops on the table of the Nigerian police. We contacted the police. More than a week of trying to reach them now. Neither calls nor messages got response, opening the door for more questions. The Ondo State governor had alleged that those behind the attack were mightier than the state.
We have failed to defend these people, not because we are not trying, but because the forces on the other side, they are evil and they have support.
37-year-old Idris Ojo and 39-year-old Jimo Ibrahim, as well as Idris Abdulmalik Umeza, otherwise known as Ibn Malik, were some of the names given by then Chief of Defense Staff General Lucky Rabo as the attackers on the church. On Wednesday, June the 13th, 2022, Senator Bola Tinubu, then a presidential aspirant, was one of those who visited the town in commiseration.
The security situation in the country has to be enhanced, and we have to do everything possible to apprehend those who are involved.
He's the president now, and expectations are that promises are kept and that timely.
Scientifically, if the event is to be preempted, there are likelihood that it will reoccur because government have not effected some basic response system in form of post-crisis response system.
But despite perceived failure of the security architecture and inaction by the relevant offices, residents appear to be taking matter of their safety into their own hands.
Well, this committee came up, and lo and behold, they come up with very simple but ideas that was very effective. They looked at the cultural and traditional systems of activation of responses in emergency over years, in the course of history of the communities, and then updating or integrating that into what modern day and technology puts on the table.
For now, the survivors groan on and the victims lick their wounds, praying and hoping that one day and very soon, not only will the killers be brought to book, but everyone behind the attack unveiled. Timothy Crown, Adiribigbe, Channels Television News.